What if we came from another planet? Like, and subscribe, The Mysterious Night, one clear, starry night. As the moon hung like a glowing lantern in the sky, a little girl named Mia sat on her bedroom windowsill, gazing at the stars. She loved imagining what it would be like to visit other planets. But tonight, her thoughts took a different turn. What if, she whispered to herself, we didn't come from Earth at all? What if we came from another planet? Just as she said this, a bright shooting star streaked across the sky. Mia blinked, and suddenly, her room filled with a soft, golden light. A tiny spaceship, no bigger than a teacup, floated in front of her. Out stepped a curious little creature with shimmering blue skin, big round eyes, and antennae that glowed like fireflies. "Hello, Mia," the creature said in a voice that sounded like wind chimes. "I'm Zippy from planet Zorb, and you're right, you did come from another planet." Mia's eyes widened. "I did, of course," Zippy said with a giggle. "Would you like to see where your ancestors came from?" Mia nodded eagerly. Zippy waved a tiny hand, and the spaceship grew bigger, just large enough for the two of them to climb inside. With a whoosh, they zoomed into the night sky, leaving Earth far behind. Planet Zorb. When the spaceship landed, Mia stepped out onto a planet unlike anything she had ever seen. The sky was a swirl of pink and purple, and the trees had leaves that sparkled like diamonds. And the air smelled like cotton candy and fresh rain. "Welcome to Zorb," Zippy said proudly. "This is where your great-great-great-grandparents lived before they traveled to Earth." Mia looked around in wonder. But why did they leave? Zippy sighed. A long time ago, Zorb was getting too crowded. The Zorbians needed a new home, so they set out to explore the universe. They found Earth and thought it was perfect, full of water, plants, and animals. So, they decided to stay. Mia's eyes sparkled. "So, we're all Zorbians?" "Exactly," Zippy said. "But over time, you adapted to Earth. Your skin changed color. Your antennae disappeared, and you forgot about your Zorbian roots. But deep down, you're still one of us. The Zorbian way of life." Zippy took Mia on a tour of Zorb. They visited schools where Zorbian children learned to communicate by glowing their antennae. They played games like Star Tag, where they floated in the air and tried to catch each other's light trails. Mia even tried Zorbian food, jelly-like fruits that changed flavor with every bite. One bite tasted like chocolate, the next like strawberries, and the next like pizza. But the best part was the Zorbian library, where books floated in the air and read themselves aloud. Mia listened to stories about brave Zorbian explorers who traveled to distant galaxies, the Festival of Lights. As the day ended, Zippy said, "Tonight is the Festival of Lights. The most important celebration on Zorb. It's a time when we remember our ancestors and celebrate our journey across the stars." Mia and Zippy joined the Zorbians in the center of the city, where a giant crystal tower stood. The Zorbians gathered around, their antennae glowing brightly. They began to sing a beautiful, haunting melody that echoed through the air. As they sang, the crystal tower lit up, projecting images of Zorbian history into the sky. Mia saw the first Zorbians building their homes, exploring their planet, and finally, launching their spaceships to find a new home. Tears filled Mia's eyes as she realized how brave and adventurous her ancestors had been. She felt a deep connection to them and to Zorb, the secret of the stars. After the festival, Zippy took Mia to a quiet hilltop overlooking the city. The sky was filled with stars, each one twinkling like a tiny diamond. "Zippy," Mia asked, "why did you come to Earth to find me?" Zippy smiled. "Because you asked the right question. You wondered about your origins, and that curiosity is the first step to discovering the truth. We Zorbians believe that the stars hold the secrets of the universe, and those who seek the truth will always find it." Mia looked up at the stars, feeling a sense of wonder and belonging. "I'm so glad I found out about Zorb. It makes me feel special." "You are special, Mia," Zippy said. "And so is everyone on Earth. You all carry the spirit of Zorb within you." Back to Earth. As the night deepened, Zippy said. It's time to go back to Earth, Mia. But remember, you're special. You carry the spirit of Zorb inside you. Mia hugged Zippy tightly. Thank you for showing me my roots. I'll never forget Zorb. With a flash of light, Mia was back in her bedroom, the golden spaceship disappearing into the night sky. She looked up at the stars and smiled. She felt proud to know that she was part of something so magical. From that day on, Mia looked at the world differently. She knew that deep down, everyone had a little bit of Zorb in them: curiosity, kindness, and a love for adventure. And whenever she saw a shooting star, she whispered, "Thank you, Zorb," sharing the secret. The next day at school, Mia couldn't wait to tell her friends about her adventure. During recess, she gathered them around and shared the story of Zorb and her journey to the stars. At first, her friends were skeptical. Another planet? Really, Mia? Said Jake, crossing his arms. But Mia's eyes sparkled with excitement. It's true. We all came from Zorb. We're all connected, not just to each other, but to the stars. Her friends began to listen more closely, their imaginations sparked by her tale. By the end of recess, they were all pretending to be Zorbians, glowing their imaginary antennae and playing star tag on the playground. Mia realized that even if her friends didn't fully believe her, the story had brought them closer together. And that was the magic of Zorbit, reminded everyone that they were part of something bigger. A new tradition. That night, Mia decided to start a new tradition. She asked her parents if they could have a family stargazing night. They spread a blanket in the backyard and lay down, looking up at the stars. Mia told her parents about Zorb and the Festival of Lights. Her parents smiled, enjoying her creativity and imagination. You know, Mia, her dad said, even if we didn't come from another planet, the stars have always been a source of wonder for humans. They remind us to dream big and explore the unknown. Mia nodded, feeling a deep sense of peace. She knew that whether or not Zorb was real, the lessons she had learned were true. Curiosity, kindness, and a love for adventure were the most important things of all. The end illustration ideas. Mia, sitting on her windowsill, looking at the stars. Zippy the Zorbian, stepping out of the tiny spaceship. Mia and Zippy exploring the sparkling trees of Zorb. Mia and Zippy playing star tag, leaving glowing light trails. The Festival of Lights, with the crystal tower projecting images into the sky. Mia and her friends playing star tag on the playground. Mia and her family stargazing in the backyard. Moral of the story? We are all connected, no matter where we come from. Our differences make us special, but our shared curiosity and kindness bring us together. The stars remind us to dream big and explore the unknown, and the spirit of adventure lives within us all.